Pick a pile. We're going to see what is the reason that your exes want to come back to you? Why do they usually want to return? Um, so yeah, the timestamps will be in the description. Just go there and yeah, let's see. Oh, that came right out. I'll use this for both piles, but we got the lovers in reverse. Okay. Pile number one. What makes your exes want to return? The first card we got is the lovers in reverse. That means self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, fear of commitment. So what makes them want to return is that they realize that you're their soulmate, you're their better half, or like you're the best that they could ever get. They end up like, let's say if it's like a situation where they choose someone else over you, they realize they made the wrong decision each time. And then, they're just stuck in a cycle of like disharmony, imbalance, misaligned values, they're suffering, and it's just, yeah, and this is coming from like if they have indecision or fear of commitment. Let's see what else we get. The King of Cups in reverse. Cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness, self-compassion, inner feelings. So possibly the reason they leave is due to bad advice. And because of this bad advice, they end up sabotaging a good connection. They either end up acting cold or emotionally manipulative, moody, basically acting toxic, which causes you to walk away. And what I get is that they didn't want you to walk away. They just kind of like made a bad choice and they didn't expect to walk away, and then you did, and they kind of regretted what they did. That's why they want to come back, because they never want you to leave. They just want it to control you, be manipulative, and peace. We also have emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, new ideas, and creative blocks. You could be like a muse type of energy where you inspire them to create, you inspire them to go after their goals. And then when you're not there, they just kind of feel like they don't have those new ideas. They just have a whole bunch of creative blocks. Also, like they feel disappointed in life when you're not around as well. They realize that you're like super emotionally mature and you help them feel confident as well. But because you left, you're gone. Like they don't have that anymore. They think that you kind of build them up and then they forget that you're the one that built them up. So when you leave, they don't have that person encouraging them. They're only stuck with like low vibrational people that keep them in a bad toxic cycle. We have the Chariot upright, which is movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. So basically, they want to prevent you from moving on. They want to prevent you from moving forward. It's more of like a holding you back type of energy, keeping you looking at the past. That's why they want you, because they don't want you to leave you behind. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. Secrets, harm, hidden agenda, disconnected from intuition, withdrawal, silence, selfish, shallowness, arrogance, misunderstanding. So the thing is that they try to perceive you as someone who is like um, super delusional is what I'm getting with the High Priestess in reverse. However, you're a person that is actually very knowledgeable, you're intuitive, and you have high morals and high standards. And the thing is that they're expecting, they want you, with them returning to you, they want you to be in the energy of the High Priestess in reverse, where you're delusional, you don't have like great judgment, you have low morals. They want you to lower your standards. And when you don't, it kind of like solidifies the fact that you have the high standards, because they just want to check to see if like you're actually really, really done with them or you can see through them. But these could be people who are like secretive, who just do too damn much. That's what I'm getting. They could have put you through a lot of like betrayals, caused like a lot of deep wounds. And then we also got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Can't get worse, only upwards, recovery, regeneration, resisting an inevitable end. So these people come back because they're in denial of the fact that you actually either changed and you walked away. So that's why they're just trying to like check to make sure Like, is the door actually closed? You know? Oh, okay. And then we got the King of Swords in reverse. Quiet power, inner truth, callous, weakness, loss of emotional control, manipulation, misuse of power. Well, these are people that they kind of misuse their power in the relationship, because when you love someone, you do kind of like hold them to like a higher. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like they kind of mistaken your love for being like unconditional. Like some people think unconditional means like they could put you through hell and you're just gonna stay. But no, you're not that type of person. You're gonna be like, no, if you mistreat me, if you do me dirty, I'm going to walk away. And they had to learn that the hard way because you ended up walking away. But yeah, let's see. They view you as someone who is going to be successful and they want to be able to be successful with you, possibly. See, let's get some from the America's Oracle deck to see what comes out. Twin flame. These are people that feel like you're like their twin flame, however, they're actually karmics. Or if they are like a twin flame, they're not in like their right. They're not spiritually evolved enough to be your match. Okay, one more. And the last one we got is young male, sporty, cars, youthful. So yeah, these are just men that are like immature and they want to come back because they just want to test you honestly, and they like the benefits that comes with being with you, and they feel like they took you for granted. So pile number two. Pile number two. Why do people, why do your exes want to return from the past? Why do they like to return? What's the reason that they return? So, why do pile number two's exes look back? I'm getting they want you to look back. They don't want you to leave them behind. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of long-term vision, limited success or reward, work without results, distractions. So these are people that expected you guys to be together forever. Like possibly like a lot of these people that want to return are people that kind of saw you as someone that they want to grow old with, or they wanted to like have a family with. They actually had like long-term visions with you. And the reason they're looking back is because they're kind of like grieving those long-term visions. That's kind of sad, but I mean, they didn't put in the work. Okay. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups upright, which means love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, marriage. Yeah, it's because these people genuinely love you. They genuinely love you, and they want you, they kind of want to like bring up new feelings within you again by coming back, by doing certain things, because these are people who want to have like a child with you. They want to propose to you, get married to you, even though you guys are not together. They still see that in the cards for you and them. So that's why, because they're still mourning it. I see it as like basically being in denial that it's over because you're the person that they wanted that long term um, life and success with, but you end up walking away. And yeah, let's see why you walked away, because you don't. It's not. You don't need to be feeling sad now. Why did they walk away? I'm getting the word misaligned. That's a lot. I only like when it's like one popper that comes out. Why did they walk away? Okay. So the reason you walked away, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, and then we have the um, Three of Swords in reverse. So that means for the Six of Swords, it means personal transition, resistance to change, unfinished business, emotional baggage. And then for The Three of Swords, we have negative self-talk, releasing pain, forgiveness, optimism, recovery, moving on. So I don't know, I'm honestly getting that this could be because you have like a lot of emotional baggage that causes you to walk away from situations. Um, hold on, wait. Okay, never mind, never mind. This could be you and this and the person, your exes. These could be people that, the heck, why did my computer just turn off randomly? Okay, these could be people that refuse to make certain changes in their life. You could tell them to make certain changes and they decide not to, and then you just end up moving on. And then they're just kind of upset that you moved on, but it's like you already told them, you warned them, and they just didn't want to make those changes that you needed. So, yeah. And you possibly also have like, I'm not getting grass is greener syndrome. You know that you have options, so you're not going to settle for less. That's why you're fine with moving on. That's what I get with optimism with the Three of Swords in reverse. You're someone who doesn't mind moving on or starting over. We also got um, the Page of Wands in reverse. Lack of direction, procrastination, creating conflict, limiting beliefs, spiritual path, new form ideas. These could be people that create conflict in a relationship, or they're not good with planning. They don't have like great plans, a sense of direction, so you don't really trust being with these people. You feel like you're not going to have a stable life if you end up committing to them. I'm getting it doesn't have to be something that's like super negative, you know? And then we also got the Death card in reverse. Resistance to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. And I'm getting that you actually stay with these people a little longer than you should be with them because you genuinely do love them. You see the vision with them as well because you love them. I mean, and it's mutual. But I get that you stay for too long, but then you end up leaving, which makes them confused because you're like, but you put up with it for that long. So I guess like it kind of like puts them in the energy of like, well, what made you want to walk away now out of all the times that I've done so and so? But see if we get a mirror oracle deck, a mirror, freedom, casual, being single, lightness. So I get they don't like the fact that you're kind of more so like free or single, like go like just traveling. It makes them uncomfortable. Then we have passion, chemistry, passionate feelings. So yeah, these people look back or try to get you back because they basically feel like they still feel that chemistry and that passionate feeling for you. So yeah.